Hi, everyone. Today is February the 23rd. My name is Anne-Marie Band, and this is the Moneyball Morning Report for the Benzinga Pro platform. Taking a look at the charts, we are seeing a test at the new highs. We've got a flat VWAP and a chance that we could really accelerate higher. Now, Fridays have been fairly bullish. Last Friday was not. But Fridays have been fairly bullish. And so this is a topping formation that could easily break. We've got a converging momentum indicator. And this is, of course, one of William Blau's indicators. It's the double smooth stochastic, and it's really, really great. If you're looking for things that really tell you, hey, listen, look at what's going on here, and you can tell when you're in a buy the dip mode. This is fantastic. But neither here nor there. Here's where we are. Very close to the high of the prior day. We could easily break out. My suspicion is that we are just trapping a lot of people in a short squeeze, and it continues to rally the market. And also the options market is really punching price action higher. We have breached the call wall, and so that can do two things. One, it can drive price a lot higher, or price can collapse. So what do? We wait to see what's happening, and then we follow along. Don't anticipate the future without managing your risk very carefully and realize that we are in a space that could either punch things way lower or press them way, way higher. So that's what happened yesterday. That's what I wrote yesterday. Today, we have the same kind of formation. We'll see what goes on. All right. We have some options expiring next week that might be a little bit more punchy, but we'll see what happens here. For the ES, we've got a Fibonacci up here at 51.28, and then the prior day's expansion line at 51.34 for the volatility band. And we'll leave that sitting there. Let's go to the NQ. All right, neutral to bullish, also doing the same thing, coming up into this high point. Put that right there, 88. It's going to break one way or another. 71 was that area that got very, very toppy. This was a great place to short. Take a look at this, moving away from the 2.5 standard deviation band after a long day there. The topping formation said, hey, there's a short. There's a short here into frontline support, and that would be the 1 standard deviation band when price action is really hot and heavy like it was yesterday. Today, we are inching higher. Same sort of thing. 150, the next line. Let's do a marker on that 3 standard deviations. That's 200. Nice round number, possibility right there. And we'll see what happens, right? Just listen. Ask yourself the simple questions. Is price moving higher? Am I making higher lows and higher highs? If the answer is yes, you buy the dip. Where's the dip in a trend that moves? It's going to be at that 1 standard deviation band. Notice, could have been less. It came right into the VWAP yesterday, but at the same time, if you're taking the short off of those topping edges and then you turn around and move back up, remember, it's always buy the dip. I got in early here, got stopped out, got the trade again because I didn't bet the farm. All right? There we go. That's what's going on with the NQ. Let's take a look at oil. Oil is in the buy the dip formation. In general, look at this 76.30. Monster support came really close. Take a look. It's trending downward. See how it comes to the edge of that second volatility band and begins to flatten out. The first trade is going to be, all right, I'm going to see if I can bounce to the VWAP. There you want to take some profit. Notice where the momentum is sitting. It's very negative. It's crowding around this area. So it's telling you in combination of downward slope and hanging down on these low edges that it is sell the bounce. Or if you are creating the volatility bands, you wait for them to get on that edge close to clear support, and then you can trade it up into resistance. 77.12 to 77.20, ideal bounce failure location in the current environment. All right. This is a very sideways formation. Very, very sideways. Could go in either direction. Let's take a look at SPY. Bullish, again, topping formation 508. Could go higher. Let's put a marker on that third volatility band at 510. There's one up here at 512. I don't know what's going to happen here. We'll put it there, right? Formations suggest by the dip. Look at the strength here in the pre-market, right? Pre-market traders are long. They're long. And so they're going to go long into the open. If they decide, hey, let's push it, it's bye-bye, and it's off to 510. All right? Or they could say, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. That's also possible, and that's buy the dip. Okay? I like looking for the buy the dip. That's going to be a big thing that I look for. All right? Got the levels showing. We have intraday pre-market support somewhere around this 506.70, pre-market resistance about 508. All right? Even with all this movement, options selling is still paying the bills because the volatility is spiked so high in the chains, right? That's something also very, very important to watch. Take a look at the cues though, right? They dip down into the 20 SMA and then the bounce right back up now at that second volatility band and rejecting. Okay, can it get over? Listen, if it moves up over that 439.40-ish zone, we've got ourselves potential breakout, and the breakout could run. Why? Because we're in a multi-day squeeze higher. Pullbacks are buy zones. Do not think about sending your money any place into anybody else's pocket. Buy the dip is the formation. So exercise patience. If you want to sell the bounce, wait for it to stall out before you do it. And remember, even the stall out brings the bounce when we're near the VWAP. All right. Take care, everybody. Good luck today, and I'll see you on the platforms.